of the following? Okay, we're live on air for everybody to see. Anyway, which of the which feature effectively allows you to lock the converted amount on closed opportunities? Locale, company profile, multiple currencies, advanced currency management.
Oh no, that one.
You said what now,
Wow.
Bill? Which allows
Which
you to lock
feature
what?
effectively allows you to lock the converted amount on closed currency? Locale, company profile, multiple currencies, advanced currency management.
I think it's
It's
advanced.
yeah, it's the advanced currency options, whatever.
Okay, the Sunshine Bakery support team office hours are Monday through Sunday, 8 to 8 p.m. But they do not work on Christmas, Thanksgiving, and nine other holidays. Cases are escalated according to working hours within the organization. How should this be configured? A, business hours must be configured to define the working hours Monday through Sunday, 8 to 8 p.m. Salesforce automatically adds holidays. Simply select all that apply. Configure, configuration of business hours and holidays are not required. Business hours must be configured for the office hours. A holiday must be added for each holiday and added to the business hours. I would say D.
I think it's D.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Finally, when does Salesforce fiscal year end? Oof, I don't
Ain't
know.
it December
January.
31st or January something?
It's January 31st.
Yeah.
Cause it's, yeah, New Year starts
They say
February
January
1st.
18th, December 31st, March 31st, or August 31st.
Wait, what's the options again?
January 31st, December 31st, March 31st, and August 31st.
January 31st.
Hey, Bill,
Yeah,
did you put the link? Did you post this link on in the group,
I
Facebook
did.
group?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Uh, let's see. Okay, so we got that
Did
one.
we get them all right?
Yeah.
Woo! We go, people.
All right. Uh,
What's that next test that she shared?
No, there should be some more questions. That's not the last of it.
wait a minute. That's
You
it
got
for
to
that one.
no, you got to hit the next button. It's more questions.
No, 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 no. You came in late. We had done all five. We done the first five before you jump in.
Oh, got you. Okay, got it. So okay, see, I got 100 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead. Where's the test? Original test. What date was that?
What do you mean?
Remember, she gave us the test, final last class roster.
Oh, you
Okay.
talking about the portal where you can take the 60 question test?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to jump on.
Oh,
Bill, did
okay.
you look at
Yeah,
that? Did you ever get that email that I sent you? That with them other tests? Cause you know that link. I'm gonna share it in the group today in a little while, actually.
I tell you what,
Um,
let's go do a test we don't never do.
all
Wait,
right, cause that link that I sent you with them tests, you can take them individually. So, like for instance, there's a section for user profile, user interface settings. There's a section for user setup, and I think like for each of the individual sections that we're going through modules, it's a testing section in specifically for that section.
Oh, sweet.
yeah, I
Where'd
check
you?
it out. I hadn't really been on there, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Let me
just
post that.
find out you ain't checking emails.
these are tests. These are tests we hadn't taken. So I
Wait, what is
figured
that? What are you looking at, Bill?
you make tests I really never take. Like I've never touched the second test, so I'm gonna try to take it. What type of field would you create to display the total value of open opportunities belonging to an account on an, I would say currency, but on the account page layout. Currency field, number field, external field, role summary field. Because it said total value, then I would say currency.
You said read the options again. I'm driving.
I butchered it. Sorry. What type of field would you create to display the total value of open opportunity belonging to an account on the account page layout? Currency field, number field, external field, roll-up summary field.
Oh yeah, currency.
Okay. You have specified login IP ranges across all profiles in your Salesforce org. Since you specified login IP ranges, okay, I get that. What happens when a user tries to log in from an undesignated IP address that is outside of the allowed login IP ranges that you have set?
They won't be allowed.
Yeah, I was going to say the login request is denied, but the other option is that
Wait a minute. No, it says, but so is it user? This question I'm kind of confused because remember, if you have trusted, remember she made the distinction between trusted IP ranges and user IP restrictions. And so basically, if it's a trusted IP range, then you can log in with no problems. You can still log in. But if it's a restricted, did the question say you have login IP restrictions?
it just says you have specified login IP ranges across all profiles in your Salesforce org. What happens when a user tries to log in from an undesignated IP address that is outside of the allowed login IP ranges that you have set? So it is two options. You can either be forced to verify, or you can be denied.
You're gonna be just.
Hold on, let me read the options. It says the user is allowed to log in but remains read-only mode until that's not true. The user receives a login challenge to verify their identity, such as a code sent to their mobile phone, and an email alert is sent to the system administrator, and the user is allowed to log in. It's between the two middle. The user receives a login challenge for verification, such as a code sent to their mobile phone.
Yeah, go with login denied, but I believe it's the third one.
I'm leave it that way because if it's trusted, they'll just go straight in. If it's not, then they'll make them verify. Wouldn't be no other reason to make them verify if they log in from a.
They're not gonna be able to get in at all. They're not gonna be able to get in at all. I don't think. Was that one of the options?
It is. It says a login request is denied, but think about it, Sean. If a person logs in, say you go home and you try to log in from your laptop, it's gonna see that IP address. It's not gonna recognize it, and it's gonna make you verify who you are.
Right.
But if it denies it, under which circumstances would it deny?
It's if you have login restrictions is when you would be denied.
And this didn't say it's restricted. It just said I tried it. She was just practical.
We can go with denied. But I do believe it's that third one.
All right, we'll go with denied.
Oh, what's the third one?
We'll go with denied. Everybody trying to be nice. Okay.
Oh, so we don't find out the answer immediately?
No. We're gonna go all the way through. The director of sales has asked for a change to opportunity stages that are available to users. New opportunities are worked by junior sales reps who should only be granted access for the first three stages, stages 1, 2, and 3, and on opportunity records. The new requirement calls for only senior sales reps to have access to the final two opportunity stages, 4 and 5, as they are the only ones tasked with closing the deals once an opportunity has completed the first three stages. How would you meet this requirement? A, create two separate sales processes and two, that doesn't make sense, and two opportunity record types. Use field level security to restrict access to the final two opportunity stages for junior sales rep. That sounds pretty good. Create two different opportunity page layouts and assign one to junior sales reps and one to senior sales reps. D, create a validation room to prevent junior sales reps from setting the opportunity stage 2. I would say B.
I think it's the second one too, but I also kind of think it's that third one.
Create two different, what's the third one? Create two different opportunity page layouts and assign one to junior sales reps and one to senior sales.
So wait, with a page layout, okay, so
well, with the page layout, that's still, it's either the information is gonna show or not. So if the information is gonna show, you still have to restrict that actual information. So in order, if you're gonna show an opportunity, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, the page layout, that's the thing you just grab and drag and drop, and it shows which one's gonna show up. And that's not, I don't think that's I wouldn't go with that one.
All right, okay, I'm with you. I follow. Okay. And
then this other one's create two sales processes. It says and two opportunity record types. So I would go with B.
Okay, I'm with you.
Mr. Sorrell.
Yeah, I mean, B sounds good, but I think you can actually do it through number 1. It's just probably not optimal. But yeah, I think B.
All right. True, false. Once a running user has been specified for a dashboard, the running user designation cannot be changed. I don't even know what a running user is. Anybody?
What kind of user?
Running. Anyone? Anyone?
I got nothing.
False.
Okay, we'll.
What number is that? Once I remember to pay close attention. Number 4.
It's number 4. We'll be able to read it out.
How many questions are there?
It's all of them. 60. Which statements are true regarding public groups? Select 2. Public groups can be created by any user in Salesforce. Public groups are the same as chatter groups. Public groups can be specified when creating a sharing room. Public groups can be selected to manually share a record.
I think what was that 4th one?
Public groups can be selected to manually share a record.
You have reached the voicemail box of.
Wait, who called us about it?
That's probably saying. Public groups can be specified when creating a sharing room. Public groups are the same as chatter groups. Public groups can be created by any user in Salesforce. That's false. Public groups are the same as chatter groups. No. Public groups can be specified when creating a sharing room. I would say C and D. Terrell?
I don't know them. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with that. I kind of dabbled on this a little bit, but I think it's these two.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I had a problem, some technical difficulties.
All right. Independent software vendors create applications that you can install into your own Salesforce organization to further expand the platform. App Exchange. I mean, what is an app store for the Salesforce called App Exchange?
App Exchange.
You know that, yeah. True or false? You can specify to send a refresh notification to users with access to a dashboard whenever you schedule a dashboard refresh.
True. I saw that last night.
You can do what?
You can specify to send a refresh notification to users with access to a dashboard whenever you schedule a dashboard refresh.
Oh, Wait, I don't know if that's true. Actually, that reads different. I thought it was asking, can you schedule a dashboard refresh?
Yasmin, you was so strong about it. I was like, go ahead, girl.
I
I mean,
know.
if it says you can specify to send a refresh notifications to users with access to a dashboard whenever schedule dashboard refresh, I would say true. Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't recall seeing that as an option last night. Think about it, Bill. You went through it. This was in the trailhead when you went through the module with the dashboards,
Okay.
and it's. I remember it specifically
You
saying
realize
that you
we're
can
live.
schedule
Call me
the
sub.
refresh.
Call me sub. Go ahead.
Oh,
Hey, Bill,
What's up, man?
look at that video.
Hey, to the house. Hold on one second.
all right.
What's up, man? Turn your camera off. Come on. I didn't even know you was at the house, man.
I feel kind of cheated.
Go ahead. Come on, man. Oh, get a chair.
I feel kind of cheated.
We up in here now. We up in here.
What y'all about to do? What time is it?
11. All right, so true or false, can you specify refresh notifications? I'm gonna just go with true.
Okay, that was number 7.
Yeah.
All right.
Which of the following is proper definition of the time-based workflow queue?
Yeah.
I ain't touched that one.
So time-based workflow queue is a group consisting of users that varies. No, based on what time of day. Time-based workflow queue is a group of users that are tasked with approving or rejecting approval requests in Salesforce. No. Time-based workflow queue displays immediate workflow actions that we're unable to process immediately. No. Time-based workflow queue displays pending actions in your org along with the time that they're set to happen. Yes.
Yeah, that just the definition kind of flows with that.
Yasmin, can you see the questions or do you need us to read them?
I do. I need you to read them. I can see them, but it's real small on my end.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. See if I can make it big.
Hit you know what you should do?
That's the biggest it get right there.
No, hit control and throw your mouse up. Just a little bit. Go the other way. Go the other way.
Your other right.
Shit, it ain't doing it.
All right, that's a lot better. Oh, that's it right there. Perfect.
All right. True or false? Knowledge can be enabled in a Salesforce community.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Like a knowledge base. Like, you know, you gather all the information, like answers to questions and stuff.
And isn't that like a license comes with that, right?
I don't know. I haven't really memorized the licenses yet.
Yeah. One of the following action types that can be performed in the process builder is submit for approval.
Yes, that's true. I like that process though. You do any of those modules yet?
No, I ain't even touched it. I think I dabbled on it a little bit, but I ain't really. I'm in the analytics, man.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Wave?
Yeah. Basically it's kind of like it's their version of the queue.
Yeah, it's their version of like Tableau or
Yeah.
that stuff.
So which actions cannot be performed via a workflow rule?
Okay.
Task creation.
What exactly is a workflow rule? Does anybody know?
Yeah, so like say you have a process like you know, on my job we have like contractors at work, and when they at the end of the week they got to put their hours in so we can pay them. So a workflow rule might be, okay, when this contractor puts his hours in, send Sean an email so Sean can approve those hours, and then after that send payroll. You know, they're like all of these actions that can happen automatically in a process. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. So then, so it would seem task creation should be enabled in a workflow rule. Create a record Same thing. I don't know. Create a record seems like that should be something done manually.
Yeah.
Outbound message,
Outbound message.
that should be in a workflow rule. That makes sense.
Is this like?
Honestly, I think it looked like almost all of them can do it. I can't think. Maybe. I know you can update a field. You gotta be able to update a field. Maybe task creation. If you can't actually create a task, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna live in excitement on this one.
Okay.
So, okay, you have been tasked with creating a report based on the relationships between a primary object and 3 other related objects. This type of report is not available with the standard reports that come automatically with Salesforce. What will you create in order to accommodate this requirement? Okay.
Summary report, join report.
You have been
So, between a primary and 3 other standard reports that come automatically. What do you create? Joined report?
I mean,
Or custom report type. I don't recall seeing that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I think it's a.
I've been in the reports because I actually unlocked that super bad. I was trying to work.
You unlocked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still stuck. Just loading the data.
Yeah, that's which one you trying to do? Reports and dashboards? Super bad. Yeah, man. We'll jump on it.
I say join reports too. Let's roll. That's what I say.
The call center has requested that you add the ability for service reps to manually grant access to cases to other Salesforce users. What security access feature would allow you to fulfill this?
Sharing settings.
Hold on.
It's to manually grant access.
Because that you add the ability for service reps to manually grant access. So you're giving somebody access. Yeah.
Giving somebody the ability to
give that. Yeah.
What's the sharing settings?
Yeah. Which of the following is the appropriate definition of sharing rooms? Makes automatic exceptions to the organization-wide sharing settings for defined sets.
If anything, I would say it's the first one, but if it's not the first one, then it would have to be none of the above. Because defines how users access objects and data and what they can do with the application. What is that? That's like profiles and roles.
Yeah, it's like setting stuff. I think it's A. I'm with you, Yasmin.
A collection of settings and permissions that give users access to various tools and functions. I'm fairly certain it's not that one.
Wait a minute. A collection?
Hey. Nah, I think it gives like automatic exceptions, like a rule. Because you have settings, and then like you'll do a rule to like override certain settings and things like that. Like
right.
This. That's what I think.
Let's go with A.
Okay.
Yeah. He cut up this morning. He cut up bad. Anyway. This type of field is a special lookup relationship available only on the user object, which enables using a lookup field to associate one user with another user record. For example, you can create this type of field to store users direct manager. What is this type of field called? Hierarchical relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
Just lookup. Hold on. I just did this in a badge last night.
Okay.
So what he's saying?
We're trying to get the little points on.
Oh yeah, you at that one playing? Beat me. Oh, I couldn't get the points from it though because I couldn't pass.
I got 13,000. I ran into a wall last night.
I'm still at that 17. Yeah, it's lookup. So it's like
I'm trying to get the badges to get the rank. I ain't worried about the point. This type of
Yes,
field is a
lookup.
special lookup relationship available only on the user object, which enables using a lookup field to associate one user.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is hierarchical.
You know why I thought that, right?
It is because this is just for users.
When you talk about the role.
Yeah, this is just for users. I'm tripping.
Wait a minute.
No, because no, it's not that. I don't think it's that.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. 16. You going slow. What does a controlling field dictate in field defense? I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're gonna go with B then. They say B is always a good answer. All right. Master detail relationship is established. On which object is a master detail relationship established?
Master object.
On the detail object. That's what I'm thinking. What you think, Yasmin?
I mean, I did it. I thought it was.
I roll with detail object. On which object is a master detail relationship established?
All right. This statement is true regarding record types. Every record type has a corresponding page layout assignment for each profile. Users are assigned a default record type for each object they have access to. Users can view records belonging to any record type, even those with a record type that has not been assigned to them. Record type assignments on a profile determine which record types a user can use when creating or editing a record. I don't think it's all of the above.
I think it's all of the above too.
I say I don't.
Oh. Well, listen.
Even if it's not been assigned to them.
Okay, so let's work it out.
User can view records belonging to any record type, even those with a record type that has not been assigned to them.
Record type. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If we reason it, if there's more than 2 of the answers that corresponds to this question as being correct, then that means it's going to be all of the above. So you said based on that, what
I don't
third?
think that, but it might be true. But that's a record type. I haven't really looked at record type. So, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go with this. I just don't know. You are tasked with mass updating 200 lead records to change the lead source value on them. You can perform. Nah, we'll turn it off. We do it. You can perform these changes to all 200 records at once. Select 2. How can you?
Create a list view and set it to display 200 records at a time, and then update all 200 lead records via inline editing from the list view to make the update. All right, so I know it's not the second one because that just seems like it's too much work, and like the purpose of Salesforce is to be easier. But then we have create a process to update the lead source records. It seems like that could be it, but I guess my problem is that seems like it's still too many steps. So create a workflow rule to force the update.
C.
Okay, I'll go with.
Oh, it's multiple ones?
Mm-hmm.
Create a list view and set it to display 200 records at a time, and then update all 200 lead records via inline editing from the list view to make the update. So is that third one, is that saying like you would have to inline editing like you would do each record individually? Is that what they're saying?
No, it's like you chill.
Oh, it says select 2. Never mind. I think we got them.
You check the little box where you select all 200 and then you can change them.
Okay, I'm tripping. It was 2. Okay. Yeah.
How do you make to create new component display on home page in the Salesforce Classic interface. Create new component display. You go to settings. I know that much. You go, okay, new component display. Component. Create new component display on the home page.
Yeah, create new can't be displayed on the home page, I don't think. I think you have to go into a tab. So like if you go into accounts,
Yeah.
then you can do create new. I don't know.
No, I agree.
I don't
If
know.
the home page, no.
What do you think, Yasmin? We all. Never mind, we all.
Yeah, y'all done left me.
Oh, he was just saying creating. I don't think you can, because think about it, when you go to the home page, you got all your apps in the right drop down. And, you know, if you default to Sales app, for example, you just got all of the different tabs, like accounts, you know. So
I think that's right, because you do have
create
tabs,
new,
create
you don't
new
put it on the
component.
front. Yeah.
I get component and tabs confused.
You said components.
And tabs, yeah,
Each,
like
well,
distinction
the tab,
between the
a
two.
group of tabs is the application. So it's kind of, I know that much. So I don't know. If the organization-wide default settings on accounts is set to private, which records will an account report return?
What defaults with the account report? All accounts owned by the user running the report only.
Yep.
Oh wait, I guess it could also be in the users below them in the role hierarchy.
No. I think
No?
it's
Only if it's private, it's only what they can see.
yeah, it's only the owners, I think.
Okay.
Accounts owned by the user and used below them in the rollout.
No,
So like if you're the CEO, you tell them you can't see the accounts of
not if everything is set to private.
organizational
I
wide
don't know.
default.
I
It's
don't know.
organization wide. So it is private. So we stick with that. The home tab can be customized to display open tabs. True or
True.
false? Yeah, true.
True.
'Cause which statement is true about report folders?
I'm starting to not like report folders.
Users with managed public reports permission can create report folders using the same role to see the content. System administrators can directly
Systems.
access reports.
I think the last
System
Yeah, I know this
administrators
too.
directly assess reports. Yeah. My goodness, I just hurt my thumb.
Wait a minute. Users with managed public reports permission can create report folders.
Oh dang, that makes sense too.
System administrators can directly access reports saved in another user's.
oh yeah, that you know what? That doesn't make sense. D doesn't make sense because just because I'm an administrator doesn't mean I should be able to see reports that the CEO created. You know what I mean? Or
You sure?
yeah, because just because you're an administrator sitting in IT doesn't mean you should be able to know what everybody making in their salary or commission checks and things like that. I think it's A.
I'll go with A.
All right. When mapping fields for the lead conversion process, which other objects can you map fields to in Salesforce? Lead conversion process. Opportunity.
Map fields.
Yeah.
Contact.
Okay, so when you got a lead, you're gonna have to have you're gonna give you a contact. If you're trying to get into Old Castle, you want a lead. Okay. All right. Which activity management feature is used to schedule a work assignment activity for a user? These items pop up as reminders at previously set time and can be marked as completed by the user.
Task.
Which activity?
What is this? And I've noticed that some of these questions give you the answer like in the question. So I really kind of feel like I think it is task, but I feel like I'm being tricked in that it's activity. Because they have used activity more than once in this sentence, in this question.
That previously set times. At the previously set time. Why do I want to say? Oh yeah. Why do I want to say event? Because it was at a previously set time.
I feel like that too, because I feel like you can put it on the calendar and that, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll go with event. All right. Website visitors fill out a Web2Case form on your company's website to submit a new case. The support manager has requested that these cases be automatically assigned to one of three queues based on the country in which the case submitter resides. What service and support feature can be used to fulfill this request?
Yes.
Workflow rule, escalation rules, assignment rules.
Escalation rules.
Okay, wait, hold up. It's a submit a new case. Escalation?
I think an auto response rule. Well, no, that doesn't. Yeah. Case. I don't know.
You can go with whichever. I have no logical argument for why I believe it's escalation rule. I just do.
Your company sales teams are segmented into two categories: business to business, B2B, B2C, business to customer, B2B accounts need to be visible to the B2B sales team only. However, B2C accounts should be visible to both B2B and B2C sales teams, which is the best way to meet the requirements. Set the organization's wide default accounts to private, and then create a sharing rule to share B2C account with both teams, and another sharing rule to share B2B activity strictly. Sounds good.
That last part threw me off.
But they said that they can only, it says B2C accounts with both of them, and then B2B account with just them. So the first rule would make sure that B2C can see, everybody can see just the accounts, just the customer account. The business account would be just strictly for, let's go now.
I think it's C.
You're right ahead of me. Set the organizational-wide defaults for accounts public right now. Create a new profile for B2C sales team members and remove the access to B2B accounts. You can create a whole new profile.
Create a new profile.
Yeah. Set the organizational defaults for your account.
I don't think we should have to create a new profile unless say if they already have a profile.
Yeah, they got
I
a profile. They got, yeah. Set the organizational-wide defaults for active accounts to private, and then instruct B2C sales teams to now share the account. No.
But see, the way that second question reads, to create a sharing rule to limit access
Where?
in order to hide them from the B2C sales team.
My B? Yeah. Set the organizational defaults of the account to public rewrite and then create a sharing rule to limit access to.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Yeah, I'm with.
So organizationally wide, that means everybody in the company or within the org, or if you log into that org, can read and write to those to everything. Then create a sharing rule to limit. I would say A. Because organizational wide means everybody.
Yeah, it does meet everybody.
You find yourself needing to delete 1,000 women's records that were imported in error. Which data management solution would you utilize to accomplish this? Select 2. Data loader, mass delete. I don't know.
Hold on. To delete
You want
1,000
to
lead
delete.
records during error.
Mass delete leads link.
Yeah, we have to do that.
And import wizard just seems like you can only import stuff
Yeah,
in.
that's
So I guess data loader.
Wait a minute. Which one is for big stuff? The data loader.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Rolling in excitement here. What types of scheduling does Salesforce support for products once scheduling has been enabled in an order? What types of scheduling does Salesforce support for products once scheduling has been enabled? I don't know.
Of all of that, I would say revenue scheduling doesn't make sense. Oh yeah. So all the other words.
Select 2.
What scheduling?
Yeah,
does
the middle two. The middle 2. I don't know what revenue or quantity schedule mean. I don't know what they mean.
The operations director has requested that each time a new opportunity is won, a custom survey object is created and related to the accounts that the opportunity belongs to. Which workflow automation tool can accomplish this in Salesforce?
Workflow rule.
Process builder.
I'm thinking process builder. I don't know.
I ain't been through that stuff yet. Whenever you delete a custom field, you must subsequently manually delete the custom field from all page layouts in which the custom field is displayed false. Whenever you delete a custom field, you must subsequently manually custom field false.
You delete the custom field. It's gonna.
I don't think you have to do all of that.
Say what?
I don't think you have to do all of that. Like, why? Because, Salesforce is supposed to make.
Yeah, it's supposed to cascade. I think they call that cascading.
Right.
One and shit fix it everywhere. Okay. Which of the following are valid dashboard components? Gauge, funnel
Yes.
chart,
Funnel chart, yes.
visual for yep.
No, not a visual
Snapshot.
force.
Oh, which? No. Yeah, it is.
Really?
Component? Yeah, dashboard component. That one.
What, you can do a report and snapshot too, can't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait
A
a minute.
visual force page is a page. It's like a web page that you create.
Yeah, but that's actually in the components. I actually saw it.
Oh,
It's in. It's got a little VF on it. That's in there.
Okay.
I don't know about a table dashboard component.
No, you can put a table like that on a
Well, yeah.
Oh, report and snapshot, that's something else.
Yeah,
It is in there, but that's something that you would include whenever, like, you add that to Chatter.
Say it again, Yasmin.
I think the report and snapshot, that's like when you're building reports, that's the thing that you transfer over to like Chatter. So like everybody in your group or in whatever group you're trying to show the reports to, you would just give them a snapshot of whatever the report is. So I don't think that that's a component.
All right, the company you work for has recently acquired another company. With this acquisition, your Salesforce instance not only needs to support the sales of products, but it also must incorporate the sales of consulting services. The consulting services opportunity will require different stages than those that are on product opportunities. What must be created in Salesforce to accommodate these changes? New sales process, new territory, you gotta choose two. New opportunity record type,
I would go with new opportunity record type.
new region, new territory, new sales process. Yep. Those two. Yep. It didn't say, what it didn't say is that it's a new territory or a new region. Your support group has recently taken on support of another region. This new region requires support reps to capture new and different information on cases. And this new region's cases will require additional case status designations within the lifespan of their cases. What things will need to be created in Salesforce to accommodate this new territory? Select 4.
New territory, and that's all I know.
Okay, hold up. It says this new region. Hold on. Let's see what they're talking about.
You about to Google?
Oh. No, I'm just gonna see what he's talking about. Oh, he's trying to get on.
I thought you posted it.
I did. I posted the link. Hold on. See if that'll work. All right. Let's go back to this.
This requires support reps, new and different information.
Anyways.
So
Says this new region requires sales support reps to capture new and different information on cases. And this new region cases will require additional case status designations within the lifespan of the cases. New case page layout, got to. New case record type, custom fields.
and then new support process, new custom fields and new support process. Because I feel like with the new case record type,
Wait a minute.
I don't know. I kind of feel like new case record type should be up in there.
Yeah.
But wait, if we had our, so in other words, our existing reps, they're just basically taking on a new region or new territory. So then,
Definitely new territory.
so
New territory, they're gonna have a new layout for the case page because they got new types of cases.
right, I don't think we need
Service oriented is
the
not
page
just-
layout. We would just need to add stuff to the current layout that they already had, right?
I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't know. We'll stick with it. That's a hard question. Which statement about record types is true? A profile can be assigned to access only one record type per profile. The record type cannot be changed for a profile once it has been specified. I don't know, man. I really don't.
Record type to which they have been. Users can only view records with the record type to which they have been granted at you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We're gonna get there, y'all.
Which of the following are valid options when customizing a report? We technically only 1 week in. Technically. We still ain't number 16 hours in, even if we'd have been 4 hours today. So
Which of
which of the following are valid options when customizing a report?
add a filter,
Grouping,
skip,
refresh, add a gauge component.
and summarize. Can't you say you can summarize the fields too?
All right, hold up.
Well, go back to the question.
Which of the following valid options when customizing a report?
So I know there's add a filter. And I think there's summarize fields, that's not customizing.
You got the grouping. They kind of similar. You can add a grouping because you can group it by something.
You can't add a gauge component to a report. That's to a dashboard.
Yeah. That's a dashboard.
And there is no refresh to a report. That's a dashboard too.
Yep, that's also a dashboard.
Wait a minute. Say what?
Refresh. That's for dashboards. Dashboards. Well,
You can refresh a report
yeah, you're right. Well, no.
if it's pulling data. If the data's been updated,
It's not a report, then it's a dashboard. It's a
if
dashboard.
you put in a report that shows currency values at a particular time,
You
you
can
like
re-
currency,
You can rerun a report.
but it's refreshing.
No, or a dashboard is live. When that data refreshes, you know.
All right, well,
it's
here we
good.
go.
No,
'Cause it's
that's what I
free,
said.
and I don't,
Yeah.
you know. What types of fields can be used as an external ID in Salesforce?
I'm like dying with these questions. Oh my God.
These are a little tougher than the questions on the practice board.
Yeah, this dude here, man, he a trip. He is, man.
Go back up. What was the question? What type of fields can be used in an external ID?
I'm thinking
I don't even know what that is.
unique identifier. That's
What
what
is
I'm
an
I've never
thinking.
external?
heard of this before in my life.
I put number field.
External ID.
Sub, you got this. Come on now.
That one can be one. I know formula can't do one.
Oh,
text.
external ID. That's like your username or something, right?
Yeah, unique
Okay.
identifier. That's what I thought. Kind of like a primary key.
Yeah, I think you're right. Go next.
Well, you cannot delete a custom field that is referenced by a field update.
True. Go.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna trust Sean on that one. This new sales and productivity feature is available in Lightning Experience and provides users with key fields and guidance for success at the top of the page layout, which may be modified
With each stage of an opportunity. This newer sales and productivity feature is available in Lightning Experience. What in the world? Lightning?
It's
Trailhead users, you know, y'all got like 16 and 17,000 points in Trailhead. I know y'all got this.
They didn't touch this at all. So we're gonna go with sales path and keep moving. What you think? It's something sales related. Sales and productivity feature. We know it's not process builder. We know it's not lead conversion process. It's either sales path or sales process. Sales path sounds newer than sales process.
Director of
Important, right?
Services has asked you to participate to update a quarterly revenue report so that the report is automatically emailed to the public group on the first day of each new quarter. What would you do to accomplish this? Go to report and click run a report drop down to the schedule you can run, set the scheduling and delivery of the report. Sounds good.
I feel like it's
Right
the
in
first one.
Because this is the only way you can create a workflow rule to send an email with the report attached.
I don't think it's the two in the middle. It's between A and D.
Go to the report and click schedule. Click the schedule button.
So go to you feel like going to your thing? Let's investigate.
I don't even like that. I skip right by it. Like,
I like that. I like it better.
you would like I don't like.
I don't like it neither.
I'm once I learn something, I get stuck in it. I'm not trying to. I'm starting to touch it though. Okay. Well,
What's the main difference between Lightning and Classic?
subscribe.
The layout, just how it looks.
Oh.
Record count. Frequency. Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's every quarter.
Send email notification.
Yeah, but they want it sent on the first day of every quarter. How you gonna know that?
Every time this.
There's no way to do this. On here, I think you would either have to.
That's that. Export details.
Wait, what are you looking at?
Did you click
That's
customize? That's just gonna customize the report though, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Report itself. Show details, run report, schedule future runs. Start.
You may have to build an Apex trigger.
Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like. Like that's the only way to do it is with the Apex trigger.
Laughing at me.
Hold on, let me just dig in. The report click run, drop down, schedule it. So it's not the schedule. Hold up. Apex trigger, because it's the only way you can get itself with. Create a workflow rule to send an email alert with the report attached. I think it could be that one though.
Yeah, it seems like now it could be that one.
Yeah, I think it's a workflow because the
Because
Apex
you
trigger.
know what? Throw it all. The Apex trigger says this.
Because it says the only way, that's it, and it seems clearly it seems like usually there's other ways around stuff in Salesforce.
Right, and Apex is development. This is the administrator test.
The VP of Sales needs a way to quickly find close-won opportunities that match the attributes of the other opportunities that are currently being worked by the sales team. What would you do to fulfill this requirement?
So it's a quick way to find programs. What would you do?
I get the dashboard. Oh wait.
Determine
Big deal.
with similar opportunities created.
Configure big deal alert. I'm gonna back it. It sounds cool.
Match the attributes. Enable similar opportunities and select the fields that you want similar opportunities to match against. Determine common criteria around which workflow rules can be created so that it's C.
You gonna go with C?
Yeah, I kind of.
All right.
C.
Go ahead.
How do you deactivate a user in Salesforce?
Uncheck the active checkbox on their user detail. Oh. You still gotta edit. You gotta hit edit still. Set the user's role to inactive.
Next. We're gonna move it along a little quicker. True or false? You can mass import articles into Salesforce now.
Got that wrong.
You said what?
I think we got that last one wrong. You can mass import articles into Salesforce Knowledge. I don't know.
That's cool. Yeah, you can mass. Sounds good.
I kind of think that one is true too.
What type of rule does Salesforce make available to help improve data quality? Validation rules. True or false? Once you have set a custom fiscal year for your Salesforce organization, it can be reverted back to standard fiscal year.
False.
Yep. Which of the following is not a valid component of chatter?
Oh my God, I don't know anything about chat.
This is location, right?
I don't know.
People, topics, yeah. Bookmarks. So somebody else want to get in?
Yeah.
Topics.
Hold on one quick second.
Yeah.
You got trying to get in. They can't.
That's what I'm
get
saying.
in,
Just post the link right here. You said send me the email.
Yeah, just click right there. Click right there. There you go.
Make sure, please tell them to log into Google. They need to be logged into their Gmail account in order to get in. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to get in. You have to be logged into Gmail.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So which of the following is not a valid component of chatter?
I'll say location.
Hold on one second.
Groups, but you sharing the screen.
I'm wondering if this link here isn't what we're supposed to be sharing. Here it is.
Yeah, they already did it. No. That's to show the video itself. That was what I shared.
Oh, okay. To me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
All right. What'd you say? Yeah.
I say location.
I said that too.
I got nothing.
I know groups is a component of chatter. I don't know about bookmarks. I know people.
You know, chatter reminds me of Facebook. So what can you do on Facebook that like?
You got a group. I don't know about bookmarks.
I don't know about bookmarks because you can share your location. I think you should be able to share your. Well, I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Yeah, if you go somewhere, it tell you.
All right. We go with bookmarks.
All right.
What is the primary function that enables ideas in a community? What is the primary function that enabling ideas in a community provide? Okay, it's like the whole knowledge base thing, right? Enabling ideas. There is no such thing as ideas.
To comment and vote to enable community to follow records. Oh my God. What is the primary function that enabling ideas in a community provide? There is no enabling ideas.
Okay, let's go with that. It's either that or D. Next question. Hold on, let me see what Dean is trying to get in.
I downloaded the app and I'm logged in. I'm supposed to start provisioning.
There you go. There you go.
There I am.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all.
Hi, this is Dina and Mike.
Hey, Dina and Mike.
Hey,
Bill.
this me. I'm trying to get you show my camera, man. I don't want my users to see. We broadcasting all over the world.
I didn't even know
I shouldn't have clicked that.
All right, so Dina, what we're doing is going through this test. We're on question 48 of a test here.
Okay.
So next one is which security features in Salesforce control a user's ability to create, read, update, and delete object letters? Select two.
Would that be the profile?
Is it permission sets and roles or permission sets and profiles?
I think it's permission sets and profiles. You might disagree.
No, I'm with it.
I agree.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Which security in Salesforce? Okay, I know permission.
Create, read, update, and delete object records.
Roles
I think profiles
Permission
is
set.
where you set the settings. That's where you enable the settings, and then permission, because what is it? Roles determines what you can see. Profiles is what you can do with what you see. And then permission sets are basically the rules that allow it expands your permissions to be able to have access to certain records, right?
If you have to grant someone permission to be able to create, read, update. You have
Yeah,
to do
those
that.
are profiles.
So in profiles, yeah, I'll go with these two.
Okay, so profile and permission set. I definitely think permission sets. I just don't know the difference between roles and profiles.
Hey, Yasmin, what did you just say? You said roles do what and profiles do what, and how do you know that? Is that something?
Roles is hierarchy. Roles.
Right. Roles are hierarchy.
Yeah.
So when you click on roles under the users, roles, you'll see like the little example of the show you. We'll go in there. Like if you go right here, bro, it's gonna give you, see that? That's what they see. See, like the CEO can see different stuff. So roles has to do with what you see.
Yeah, but they can also view, look at it right there, view and edit data. See what I'm saying? View and edit data. View and edit.
Well, that was the easiest way for me to learn.
Let's go to the profile real quick.
Profiles is just gonna be straight up profile.
Okay, see, that's why I think it's role and permission sets then. Because I remember when she said something about you can attach a permission set to someone, you know, and give them like extra.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
rights.
Well, all right. Yeah, 12 more questions.
Okay.
What functionality is available when utilizing the data export feature under data management in the setup menu? Include all data, schedule a recurring weekly export weekly, scheduling a recurring export daily, scheduling a recurring export monthly. I am almost positive you cannot do, you can't do all. But yeah, it's the bottom.
We just saw it on the report schedule.
I'm just curious. Hold on. So I'm just gonna go to data export, and let's just look real quick so we can make sure. Schedule export day. So you can do day. Of every month. You can only do every. You can do monthly.
You can do monthly, you can do daily, but it doesn't seem like you do week.
Where is it daily? I don't think you can do daily.
Oh, well, it says on day, so.
Okay, on one day versus.
Oh yeah, on the 5th day.
Yeah, you can do monthly, or you can do on the. So that's monthly. Yeah, because I remember when I was reading about this, I was like, you can't do daily export data.
Can you do in export all? Is that?
I don't even think you can do that.
That's kind of whack. Yeah, it is. Include all data. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, so we can include all data. We can do it monthly, so we know those two are correct. So then it's just include all data. We know we can do it monthly.
Maybe
Let's go back to week. Let me see. You can do every
7
on a. On the what?
Big 7. Okay. Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
Over here.
Click on that. Now see that drop down. First Sunday.
It's still monthly. That's still. Yeah. It's a month.
But if you do it on the last Sunday of every month or the first Sunday, isn't that like a weekly thing? It doesn't seem like you can do it daily, but it does seem like you could do it monthly, or you can kind of play around with those settings to do it weekly then, right?
I think
It's just monthly.
I think this whole frequency is all monthly. You can either do it on a particular day of the month or a particular week designation of the month, but it's still monthly.
Right. So then but one of those other statements has to be true.
Yeah, you're right. Go with the weekly. Let's roll. We know we can't do it daily. That's what we know.
Right. That's why I said if we can play with it, it seems like it could be monthly.
Yeah. You can ask to add a new field on the case object that displays the number of days a case is open. What type of field would you create to accomplish this?
A number filled with a formula.
The number of days.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, I don't even know what a case object is, so I have to play catch up on that one.
So a case object is like if you have a help desk, right, and you're calling, somebody calls the help desk, hey, my computer's acting up, And they'll say, the first thing they say is, okay, I'm going to assign you a new case for this issue.
Oh, okay.
And so if you want to, to display how long a case has been, wait, what did you put?
Oh, I just went with what's that?
Hold on. Yeah, if you want to, so it wants to show how many days a case has been open. That's going to be a formula field with a return type of number. I think it's A. I think it's D.
The last one?
Yep. It has to be a formula field because you have to be able to calculate, subtract today's date from the original date.
Yeah,
And then return it as a number. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like in Excel, you would create a formula that's going to return a number, to calculate how many days it's been open.
Oh, I put return type of form. Yeah, return that form. Anyway.
How do you determine if a user's account has been frozen? I didn't know we was freezing accounts. How do you do that?
I don't know about that.
The user detail page and see if the unfreeze button is displayed. That was in what is it? Udemy?
Oh, Udemy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Udemy. Who got me calling this Udemy? I ain't gonna say no names, so.
I don't know. Udemy. Freeze right here though. That's how you.
Okay. So if it says unfreeze, then we know it's frozen. I didn't even know we could freeze accounts, but okay.
Right.
I know it's freezing, folks. Okay.
So you said that wasn't even in this material. It was in Udemy.
Yeah, that was in Udemy.
Yeah,
But we can get to it.
that's what we're on.
Yeah, we on
we're
Udemy.
using.
This ain't
So number 3.
Remember last week when we had last Saturday when we did the study group?
Yeah.
That's when it was.
Okay. So then the answer would be number 3.
Right.
Go to the.
Wait, go to and see if the
Unfreeze button is enabled. Because if it's enabled, then that means the user's frozen.
Yeah,
right.
Right here. So you click that. Now you can see that this user.
All right, go back to user. Just leave it frozen.
Oh, okay.
Just see what it looks like.
Yeah, but for which user?
That's what's the name. Shadow expert.
Yeah.
So don't show that.
You can't see it there. You gotta go.
Yeah, you have to go to the detail.
Right.
Go back.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna take one command. Which of the following are valid ways to make a field read only? Select 2.
Create a new field with a field type of read override. What?
Which of the following?
Yeah, I'm gonna go that.
Set the field. Okay.
They're trying to trick us.
All right. Set the read only.
Do we even do field level security settings?
I think that's like, see, this is where I start losing it with the language, because it's like field level security. Is that like in the profile set? Like, what exactly is that? What you play with? Like, is that what you change whenever you go into the profile settings? Like, what is field level security?
So field level security. Yeah, let me just see if I can find it real quick. But it's basically the security for the field. So if you come here to like well, yeah, if we can go to data management. It just depends. Well, we go to objects. Hold on one second. So if we go to objects, it's going to be create. So like if we come in here and we're looking at all these different objects in here, and I'm just winging this, guys, but these are the standard fields in the object. So if we go into like, who is this created by? Set field level security.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
So and then you could do read only. Okay, so that's set field level security, but we have to choose 2 options. Oh, and then I guess if you create a new field, then you could have a field type. or?
There is no type of field called read only.
Oh, okay.
The type of field is going to be like pick list, number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So then it's the first two.
Yeah. Well, I like the way we work together. We should take a community test and get a community certification.
If you could, I would be down for it.
I know that's right.
59,000 imported into Salesforce. What data to import to is best. Okay, data load.
I must have been asleep. When did we talk about important data?
I think it's data load.
So
Well, wait. What'd you say, Deanna?
I just said I must have been asleep. When did we talk about importing stuff?
Now,
we haven't.
We did.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't recall that. But all right.
This is the thing. Like when you guys get a chance, I'm gonna post this video in Facebook. When you get a chance, go ahead and sign up for what's his face, because
Udemy
But
or
Udemy.
this. You want to get into this
In the trailhead.
which one? Trailhead or Udemy?
No. I'm talking about Trailhead. It'll force you to jump in and get like all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like it'll force you to like.
Oh.
I'm in the super bad, right? So I'm trying to jump on this one. But these ain't easy. Like you get all types of arrows and stuff. It's not.
But just to go back, hold on. I'm sorry. Just to go back, then, if you're just starting out on this, going to like admin, beginner, like doing the
Beginner level.
Yeah.
like,
CRM. It's the CRM essentials.
Yeah, essentials, not basics.
oh, where is it?
Oh, is it basics or is it essentials?
Essentials.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You know they pros on here, so you know they got to show us how to do it.
Oh, okay.
You know
Yeah, right.
they up in there in the 16,000, 17,000
I
points.
told you I got a 50 on the test. Ain't don't no pro get a 50.
Well, my score will be a little bit lower.
Right.
Well, anyway, I was just gonna say, well, where's your profile?
This.
Yeah, so go to the not the badges, but the oh, there it is, CRM basics. So if you go to like
basics, okay.
That's just that.
yeah, but understanding Salesforce and then navigate, yeah, but then it'll continue you down some path that's kind of explains
It's
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Start with CRM basics inside of Salesforce.
Right.
Trailhead.
Sorry.
And then you can do things like data management. Like it's gonna take you down a whole bunch of different paths, but you'll get exposed to it. Like you know how she was talking about exposure? That's really what it's about. I mean, like on here on Trailhead, you get exposed to a lot more hands-on stuff than just the academic stuff. You know?
Right. And the way that helps is because it shows you specifically how things are done. And so along with the explanation, like in the class, they just tell you why the things are done.
Right.
Does that make sense, kind of?
Yep.
You posted it in the group. It was CRM Essentials. It's in the group.
Yeah.
It's in there, but I'm on this one. This one right here. I'm working through this. Yeah. So this one right here. And the main reason I'm doing this because I talked to Sean. Sean the man, y'all. Sean know what the recruiters are looking for. He's a recruiter. He's the guy that's gonna call you to place you, so he can get paid by the hour off what you do. So
I know that's right.
So he knows what pays. That's why I'm doing analytics. So
all of this stuff paid, but for Bill, he's a DBA, so a database.
Oh, see, I'm not going to be that fancy. I'll be the person who's going to be more like a business analyst or a project manager.
Right, yeah.
I'll be behind the scenes.
I'd rather be a BA. Trust me, it's a lot of pressure.
I can't do all that fancy technical stuff. So, okay. So back to the question then. What do we think as far as the best way to import? Has anybody seen this question or know it?
Oh, we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. It's Data Wizard. Remember on Saturday when we did the question, one of them you can do is you can only do up up to 1,000, and then the other one you could do up to 50,000 imports.
Yeah, I'll show you. Let's look at it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's look at it real quick. So, what for data import, you come over here and just type in data, right? And that's the thing I love about Salesforce. Everything is over in the little search bar.
Right.
Data import wizard.
Yeah, so on the data import wizard, which I actually use a lot at work, because we're implementing Salesforce at my job actually as we speak. So it'll tell you like the last import you've done or whatever the case may be. If you launch the wizard, it'll tell you you can import up to 50,000 records at a time. So we can just use the data import wizard for that 49,000.
And they cut me off.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so we can just use the data import wizard.
Okay.
Did you guys see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You have previously created several formula fields in the base page layout, which you can utilize for troubleshooting purposes as an administrator. The support representatives have mentioned they do not need to see these fields. What can you do to accommodate this request? Delete the fields. Fields from the page layout.
Oh, yeah. I'd say
Tell them support reps to be thankful they have a job and to stop complaining.
I'd say number 4, clone the page layout and remove the formula fields. Because I remember she was saying something about, you know, if you ever want to create a customized profile, you can
Right.
do it. So we should be able to do the same thing with the formula fields, I would say.
I still think them reps need to be thankful they got a job. Just saying.
I like it. All right, which statement is true about formula fields? Formula fields can reference fields on a child object. Formula fields can reference themselves. Formula fields are read-only on record detail pages. Formula fields have values. Formula field values can be edited by you. Nah, that's not true.
Formula fields can reference fields on tab objects.
Maybe number 3.
I think it's number 3. Read only on a record detail. On record.
Yeah, because they wouldn't, if they're not editable, they would be read only. And if we had another question about people not wanting to see the formula fields, yeah, I'd say number 3.
What is this Salesforce feature called that you use to assign limited admin privileges to users or who aren't administrators? What was it? It was
Delegated administrator.
Yeah.
Which of the following is the appropriate definition of permission sets? Come on, Yasmin.
It's a collection of settings and permissions that give users access, right?
Yes. Wait, defines how users access objects. It's,
number 2.
It's a group of permissions.
Defines how users defines how
permission sets.
No. A collection of settings and permissions.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's number 1.
Okay.
Who is that? LaShawn. LaShawn can't get in the class? I meant in the
yeah, he can't get in.
Is he logged into Google?
Yeah, I told him to log into Google.
Yeah, it's like I had to download the plugin and then I had to go back to the link and click on the link once it said the plugin was installed. It didn't automatically log me into the Hangout.
Right. Is he on the phone or on the computer?
He'll be able to watch. He just won't be able to come in. I just said to that. Hold on. What y'all see?
Tulips.
Flowers.
Okay. All right.
I guess there's one for me and one for you, Deanna.
All right. Thanks.
Get back on him. Flowers. Give me 1 second. I got too many open. All right, what y'all see now? Y'all see that?
I see your Facebook page now.
Right.
All right.
There you
Wait a
go.
minute. We got 12 minutes left on our test.
Yeah. Number one is the answer. So we need to
Yes.
stay focused on the test if we only got 12 minutes.
Well, we got 3 questions. Okay. Hopefully.
You have been tasked with creating a new profile for a new team that has been created that focuses strictly on social media marketing. These users report that a custom app they use to have access to no longer appears from the application drop-down menu at the top right of the screen in Salesforce Classic. What do you need to adjust on the profile to get this application to display for this new users, for the new profiles assigned?
Can you scroll down?
What's the
App
last one?
3.
Oh, I thought it was
I
gonna be
still think
like,
it's number 3. App permissions.
yeah.
About to find out.
Or assigned apps?
All right. Assigned apps?
I don't know.
I think it's app permissions.
Me
Well,
too.
What mobile application can you use to access the latest release notes from Salesforce, quickly perform common administrative tasks such as resetting user passwords?
Salesforce 1.
That's mobile.
Yeah, that's what they just asked, right? What mobile application?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because Lightning Experience and Salesforce Classic are in the desktop version, right? And the
Right.
such thing is Salesforce A. So Salesforce 1 is the mobile
What
app.
is Salesforce A? Somebody, you seen that? What's that?
I know for sure Salesforce. Y'all should download Salesforce 1. You can log into it with your same username and password. It's really cool. And you can develop apps on it, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, word. Sweet. I did download it. I never opened it because it looked like I needed to pay for it, and I ain't want nobody to get charged.
When
Yeah.
creating a custom report type, which are valid relationship options to choose between objects A and B?
Which are valid options to choose?
Objects A and B. All A and B records must be related.
Each A must have at least
Records,
one A to B record.
I think that.
A record may or may not have been related. May or may not have.
Wow.
I think it's B2.
Yeah, but we have to choose 2. What's the second one?
Oh.
One related. I would say C. Oh, it's 2?
Look crazy on this test. Oh, it's
Just from a logic standpoint, I think those are the only two. These are the only two that make sense.
I'm thinking table.
Because if you say A, you can't say B or C. You say D, you can't say A, B, or C.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, just put logic on you.
Yeah.
All right, this is it. Ready?
All right, finish test.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, let's just finish.
Woo, we failed by 2 points.
Damn, with all these people, we failed with 2 points. Jesus Christ. So does it tell you why you fail? Like where? Oh, okay. You can review your questions.
Incorrect.
Dang, we got number 1 wrong.
What type of field would you create to display the total value of open opportunities belonging to an account on the account page layout?
You know what? I kind of had a feeling it was roll-up summary because I saw that somewhere.
I did too. Bill with his fast tail. I knew it.
You know, he always clicking on stuff and want to. You know what? Listen, wait, fire him.
All right, let's go. Let's just do the incorrect ones. Which one was this?
The sales has been asked for a change to the opportunity stages that are available to users. New opportunities are worked by junior sales reps who should only be granted access to the first 3 stages, stage 1, 2, and 3 on opportunity records. The new requirement calls for only senior sales reps to have access to the final 2 opportunities. We would have created 2 separate sales processes. That seems like it's so much work.
Yeah, we said that too. We like, that was the first thing we were like, nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. We got that
Somebody
right.
called in and now my volume is gone. Dang, I'm gonna have to hang up y'all and call right back in.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Or maybe let me try this. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Y'all got
Yes.
a couple of them I didn't know. So I'm probably like 40%.
We had a good streak going here. Good streak of correct answers. Question 11.
Which actions cannot be performed via workflow route? Oh, create a record. I had a feeling it was that one too.
You need to trust your feelings.
I do. Listen. I ain't know a thing about this one. Oh, custom report type. We debated on this one too. Who said custom report type? Sean, I think you said custom report type.
I don't think I did. I don't even know what that
I
is.
mentioned that one. I know it.
No, you said joined report, strong and wrong.
I can't wait. I'm done. The call center manager has requested that you add the ability for service reps to manually grant access. Oh, manual sharing. Which would you use to fulfill this sharing?
Wow.
Oh, you know why? Because the sharing setting, what that means that, okay, that makes sense, because the sharing setting means that I'm opening it so that the user can share their documents with other people, whereas manual sharing, would have to go in and actually share it to them.
Wow, wrong. We got that wrong.
Yeah, we got it wrong.
Yeah, we got that one wrong.
Manual sharing.
To a manual? So they gotta manually go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like me. If I'm gonna be stubborn, I'm like, no, I don't want sub to have my records. So now Sean got to go in and be like, okay, well, if nobody cares what you want, so let me just share this with him.
All right. So, they have explanations. I didn't even realize that. Oh, your phone's ringing. Good.
Yo,
Hey, we should be able to print this.
come on, I copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me just print it to PDF real quick before it times out or something.
Sean, soon as sub send me back his recommendations for the resume, I'm gonna email it over to you, okay?
Yeah, yeah, and that's definitely. I mean, to his point, that's what I do. Is resumes and stuff, give people jobs.
Okay.
So I'll definitely look at it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, because it's, man, trying to transition from one field to another field is kicking my butt. So I don't even know
What have you been doing?
format. Customer service, but I wound up I was a branch manager for a finance company, and but I went back to school and just got my BA in political science. So I've been in like policy, looking at policy administration and analytics for a little while, and so that's kind of where I've been focused.
All right. So yeah, and we can have an offline conversation, but since you're trying to break into IT, you really want to think through every position you've ever worked and every technology you've ever touched.
Right.
And be able to put it on your resume and be very redundant about it. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What does a controlling field dictate in field dependence?
I don't even know what this is.
I think, yeah. They're smart, though. They're not letting me print a PDF.
How dare they?
Got that right.
But we're recording it. So when you slow down,
okay.
they can pause it, read it. I'm going to put it in the group.
Okay.
It's going to be a private video, so it won't be on my channel.
You're tasked with mass updating 200 leads. How did we get this wrong? Oh, we were supposed to select 2.
Oh, we only selected 1.
Oh no, we selected 2. This is wrong. Create a process.
We did select 2. We was wrong.
Wrong and wrong.
Export the lead records.
How do you make the create new component display on? Man. Whoo. We were strong and wrong about that one too, remember? We came up with a whole reason why it doesn't make sense to have a create new button on the home page.
You know what?
Let's
I
see.
should listen.
Layout to select create. We new narrow component.
You should have heard us, man.
What did it say? Go down. What did it say for the answer?
This is the answer.
No, I'm saying go down. It say, oh, the home page.
Oh, they give you the links to the articles and their explanations on the answers. Oh, that's dope.
They got clickable links. I can't type all that. Oh, here we go.
Don't type all that. Yeah, I can't type all that. Oh yeah, that is right. We can't copy and paste. Darn.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Right, click on it.
What, you talking about just the link?
No, scroll up. Scroll and see how far it goes.
Yeah, but what it's not going to do, so
it ain't going to show the answer.
Yeah, so these are pictures inside of the.
Well, we won't get the pictures, but shoot, I mean, you get that and you get the explanation. Shoot, that's pretty good. I'll give y'all that. But you already got it, Yasmin.
Oh, is this it? What is this?
No, this is the test room. They got one test that was attached to the actual course. Then they got one that got two separate tests in there. And whoever, Udemy, whatever.
Okay, gotcha. I haven't messed with it yet. I've been messing with the mother test. Oh yeah, let me post them tests real quick to this group.
Which activity management features? Dang. It was tasks, so apparently you can assign some times to tasks.
You know, don't make my head big over here talking about what I was right on, because you know.
You're right. It's about the fourth time you were right.
Wait, can somebody say that again? And you know that I kind of felt the little tinge of happiness. Say it again.
You should. You know what you should do? If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for us, we would have got our certification today.
Ooh, whoop, whoop. See?
Listen, all right, website visitors.
She said she's recording the actual 3 hours that we're supposed to have today, right?
Yeah, it says she's already posted it, I think.
Yeah.
She sent the book, the rest of the book too.
Yeah.
Whole class or just the next week?
Well, actually, the quote unquote whole book is only 5 more pages.
Is it?
Yeah. Nope. From where we left off, the whole so she sent us like pretty much 88 pages. There are only 92, or 87 pages. There are 92 in the manual.
No.
Let me go look right quick.
Okay, y'all act like I can't count.
No. I ain't saying that.
You know we love you, Deanna.
Like, you know, he is like, I'm trying to tell you.
No, these the first 5 modules. Yeah, so she sent the first 5 modules.
Yeah.
You probably sent the wrong.
Yeah, she got some more modules to go. Sure.
Well, you see here, it's only 92 pages, and our lesson ends with like whatever the page with the little eyes are after permission sets, which is page 86.
Yeah, but this doesn't cover what's the name though. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff that is not covered.
I know, but she didn't send that part.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'd rather get it in pieces anyway. I wouldn't.
I'd rather get it all and be able to print it out. I think that's what Yasmin and I were talking about last night. I want to be able to print it and kind of, study in advance and follow along in the class. Yeah,
because I'm not a visual learner. Like I can go to Trailhead and do it, but low key, it takes me so long because I sit and take notes of what they're saying. That's the only way that I remember it. Like I can't just get in there and play with it and be like, oh, I know this.
Right.
Look, this other dude over here. Hold on. Oh, I'll show you. This guy here at Udemy, whatever y'all want to say it is.
It's Academy. Instead of Acca, you say U. Udemy. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
I ain't messing with him. He had me all talking about some Udemy.
Hey.
Talking about some, you mean Udemy?
It is what it is.
That's what I call it. I call it Udemy, but
It don't matter.
Wait a minute. How you log? Wait a minute. Am I logged in? Yeah, I am. Okay. This right here, y'all probably not gonna hear it. You know how low it is. This dude right here, it is like direct. So if you watch this, there are people on YouTube that got certified just watching this video. Now it's lower on here because y'all don't hear it, but yeah, we gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I was just wondering, boy, we watched it last week. Yeah, we watched a lot of this. But see, he got all this down here: chatter, data management, workflow. See, we was answering questions we didn't even touch yet. So app exchange, everything. So once we get, activity management, we hadn't touched that. So when we go through all this here, this guy's real direct. So he'll give you like the straight up stuff. And this is where we going, you know what I'm saying? We just in section 5 right now, technically.
That's why I want to know how many sections are we supposed to go through, because we only have 2 more weeks.
But we really just,
I don't think it's that many more.
hours. If we did 4 hours a day, we really wouldn't have been but 16 hours in. So we still technically, if she does 3 or 4 hours, however many hours, let's just assume, we still just 16 in. So we still got 24 more hours.
Well, let's hope that the manual she sent or the 5 pages she sent covers the 3 hours that she's going to talk about. Because if she starts going into material that's not there, I'm going to get lost. I already know that. So.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is, as long as she give me the meat, and potatoes up, the bones of it, I'll be able to go get the rest. I just wanted her to kind of hold my hand through it and give me those cracks and stuff that I don't know how to do.
Yeah,
right.
Well, I guess what I'm about to do is try to go through and do some of the hands-on labs that she has in the book to kind of refresh my memory, because I think, Sean knows, I'm not sure that everybody else knows, but Mike and I have 2 children under the age of 5. So half the time we are running around trying to chase children, feed them dinner, all while the class is going on. So it's like playing catch up.
That's why I got off the tent, because he woke up. So I get you. So right here, we got this one. What types of scheduling does Salesforce support for products once scheduling has been enabled in the works? And we got it wrong all the way. Revenue and quantity.
I'm gonna blame that one on
He said he never heard it. I don't know. Okay, so process builder was right for the other one.
All right. Well, it's actually nap time here for us, so I have to try and go and throw children into the bed. So I will try to catch up with you guys, but I definitely like the study group. So please send me an invite, because I definitely want to try to.
I'm gonna put this whole video in there. This whole video will be in there. Everybody in the group can click and watch it. So, Ladarian, if you're on there now, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it to you. Send the link, put it in there. So, Google Hangout, man, it's difficult to get in for some people. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Which statement about record types is true?
All right, guys. I will. We'll talk to you guys, I guess, on what is that, Monday night for class?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Monday.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. This is not cool.
We got 36, right?
Yeah. Which was what? Oh, sales path. Okay. The director. Okay.
Dang.
I wonder if I could save this as a document and add it to documents in. Can we add?
Sean already did it. He already tried.
Let me see.
So I just right click. What's problem? The thing is, it doesn't see. So like, let's see. You try to save it as. See, it's just gonna come up as a web page. You're not gonna be able to see that. You can try it.
So go in there and mess with the page and change the codes on it. Make it a PDF, a Hotmail.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a Word document. Oh, good shot, man. Good shot. Oh, boy. Shoot, she's coming up behind me. Y'all see what I'm finna do, don't it?
What you gonna do? Control and print screen?
I'm just gonna put it on the document, see what it look like. Let's see. It don't got the answer.
It just has the explanation. Oh, no, it's question. That's just the questions. Oh, just the question. Because those questions are pictures. They're embedded into the.
Ooh, somebody is happy.
It ain't gonna work. I was gonna try to save it for y'all, but it ain't gonna work. Y'all heard me?
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna work. So we kind of stuck. So, I mean, you already got it. I mean, this, and if y'all watch it, I know Ladarian got this course. You got Salesforce admin certification, and you have the other one. Y'all see the screen, right?
Yeah.
So like when you come here, you got two of them. So I don't know if you got this one too, Ladarian, which I know you can't hear me, but I mean you can't talk, but you got both of these. So you got to get this one. This the one when he's talking. These are the tests.
I didn't get the test. I wound up getting the dev developer.
Yeah, I don't want to food that dev yet. I might touch that later because that's dealing with Apex and coding. Yeah, you dealing with the S what's it, SQL? Yeah, so which I kind of know SQL, so I should pick up to that one fairly easy. I should pick up to the other stuff easy. I just want to kind of get away from what I used to do and be more so an administrator. That's really what I want to do. But
and I'm not trying to play with them office politics. I ain't listen.
Wait, hey, you getting into that whether you want to or not?
Clearly.
All right. Y'all see these questions?
Yep.
All right.
Before we hang up, I need you to go back up to number 2, 4, and 7.
Two was good.
Okay, because that was that I debated Sean on that one. I thought it was the one where they got the login. Okay, so it was login, but I need to see how that question is asked. You have a specific login IP ranges across all IP. Okay. All right. I'd have got that one wrong.
Okay.
And number 4?
IP dictate using login from any attempt to be outside the range of request is denied. It is not to be confused with trusted IP ranges.
Right. And that's what
a list of IP addresses from which users can log in without receiving a login challenge.
Right.
Verification. Okay.
I got it.
Tell you what.
You can do that.
What?
You can highlight all the articles that he's referencing. Oh, these are just on the Salesforce help site.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna take some time, but it's coming. I mean, we picking it up, we getting in there. You know, it's just gonna take some time. So you say number 4 or number 3?
Yeah, number 4.
You got that one.
What was it? Once a running user has been specified for a dashboard, the running user designation can you email me that that article, because I need to know what a running user is.
The running user will be in the group. How about that?
Okay, cool. Sweet.
which I mean, I don't think that's in our stuff at all. But. Yeah. All right.
And then number 7.
7.
Yeah.
Got that correct. You can specify the notification users access dashboard. Dashboard refresh. Yeah.
That's about to send it. Notification. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, she was good, man. She's on TV with they took pictures and everything. They already done filmed. So that should be about it. I mean, we kind of come back. I'm gonna go ahead and watch some of them old videos today, and that'll be about that. If anybody got anything else they want to contribute,
I'm good. I am good. All right. Well, wait, when y'all want to schedule our next group hangout?
Shoot, I mean, I jump on it tomorrow and mess around with it. You know, it ain't nothing to me. You know, and I set it up in the group. I mean, whenever I'm ready, I set it up in the group. You know, we could probably go through some trailhead stuff.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go through some trailhead stuff. Listen, yeah. I don't want to do CRM.
Analytics didn't really do with it, but this is just stuff. But I'll probably finish the analytics and then jump on in with some practice tests or something. It's a lot. I'm trying not to soak up all the information. And a good thing y'all can do as well, go to the Salesforce channel on YouTube and watch the videos about the career, Salesforce career options and stuff. They really put you up on a lot of stuff. So they have like these little conferences and conventions and stuff. Yeah, I ain't really watched the Trailblazers yet, but I might check that out too.
Okay.
Y'all check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Before this thing make me dizzy.
All right, y'all. Later.
All right.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.